Today we're looking at possibly the best looking digital camera of the year. It's the GX7 from Panasonic. Panasonic mirrorless cameras are usually, to put it nicely, hideously bland looking, which is why the GX7 is such a pleasant surprise. This is quite a pretty looking camera. Well, actually, not pretty, it's handsome. Just look at its rugged lines, the straight, kind of square looks, which is square in a nice way. And it's got this retro-styled silver and black finish, which is very Fuji. But this, arguably, is better looking than Fuji. They've taken the styling from their 4/3 DSLR, the DMC-L1, and made it slicker, sleek lines that hide a whole array of functions. And although Panasonic are up to their old tricks of putting loads of stuff on the front, like Lumix and GX7, Lumix logo again, just in case you don't realise that this is a Lumix camera, it kind of gels quite nicely. The looks, the lines, everything. Perhaps even better than the Fuji. Practical too, because the grip actually feels quite nicely. Feels like you're gripping hold of the Marshmallow Man's buttock cheeks. And although it looks sleek on the top, it hides a whole load of cool stuff. Electronic viewfinder that flips up for shooting like that, you pervert. Poppy-uppy flash. Oh, and an LCD screen that tilts. But don't get too excited, it doesn't tilt that much. This is not a camera for egomaniacs. Mind you, this new lens, well, it's not new, it's a 20mm f1.7. Panasonic have always had this lens, but it's just that it comes in a new finish. Interestingly though, around the glass is some reflective plastic, so you can see yourself. It looks like a poser's lens, and apparently it is. And the whole body just screams of nice little touches, nice little details. You can see this milled shutter button with the bezel around there, which acts as one of the dials. And you've got the other dial on the back, which also presses in. They haven't gone over the top with the buttons on the back as well. I mean, this is perhaps the first time Panasonic has made a camera that is not fugly. Serene, isn't it? This is for students to live in. Accommodation, private pool, fresh coconuts floating on the water, and a view. Not bad, is it? The jacuzzi. Although this is a bloody good looking camera, it's not just the looks, it's got a whole load of features that you might want to see in a camera. I mean, this is like a sports car with sports car looks, but practicality, quite amazing. This has seemingly got it all. This is a greatest hits of cameras. It's taken all the best features of other cameras. It's got an EVF like Sony, but it tilts. Amazing. A tilty flippy screen, 2 dials, handy. OIS from Olympus, it's in body. Wi-Fi, focus peaking, Sony. Maximum shutter speed, 8 thousandths of a second. It's got flash sync, 320th of a second. Does 4.3 FPS burst, and it says Lumix on the front. What else do you want? Electronic shutter, 40 FPS capability. Oh, piss off, there's a Spider-Man in the back. That's funny. Spider-Man, off-duty Spider-Man. He's fed up with climbing buildings. Oh, there's an insect on your lens. In theory, the GX7 is fit for every kind of photography. So it's almost like this camera can do it all. It can do stuff like landscapes. You can do landscapes, but it's still got an AA filter, so it's not the best when it comes to this kind of stuff. So it can do landscapes. It's got 16 megapixels. Well, initial rumours stated that the GX7 would not have an AA filter. This apparently does have one. If you don't know what the consequence of that is, then, well, you can look at the other fun filters it does have. So it's got 22 filters. It's got loads of filters. Wow. A sunshine filter. I don't know what that means. Oh, because there's no sunshine, I can have a fake sunshine. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh. I can imagine loads of wedding photographers using this kind of effect. Crap wedding photographers, I mean. Interestingly, you can change the size of the sun. You can have it, oh look at that, it's massive, massive sun. And you can place where it is. You can even put it down there if you're flying above the sun. Okay, we just found out this brilliant way of using the sunshine. Okay, give us a bright, big bright smile. There you go. Let's do it for your eye as well. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Let's have a portrait of you by that awful tower. Let's get something French-like, a French filter. Everything's old in France, so let's have old days.
An old person.
The 2.76 million pixel EVF is beautiful to use, but perhaps the best bit is the fact that it does this. Of course, with your LCD screen, you can just touch the screen to focus. Convenient. The screen is nice, but I must add that it's highly reflective. In fact, this whole camera is made for posers, really, because you look at yourself from the back and from the front. It's just like... It does have features that make sense from a practical point of view, but also it has the ability that even some more expensive cameras don't have. 8 thousandths of a second maximum shutter speed, and the flash sync. So the benefit of 320 of a second flash sync is that you can have a large aperture, load of background. This is our 1 minute setup, not even 5 minute. Just a flash on a stick with a filter holder on it. So it does have the peaking mode all the way from Sony and Beijing, but check this out. This is pretty nifty actually. It's got the switch from autofocus to manual focus here. Avatar peaking mode. Twist the focus ring, you get a little zoomy bit there. You can place it anywhere you like. Pretty standard stuff, but execution is nice, especially with that little switch for manual focus and then everything turns on. It's also handy for putting old lenses on it. That actually looks pretty cool. And with your manual old lenses, you can use a stabilizer because it's in body. There you go, set focal length. To zoom in, you have to do it manually. So just like that. Or you can use electronic viewfinder. Another very handy feature is the electronic shutter. Now in theory with electronic shutter you don't need that electronic sound, so you can have it completely silent for very stealthy stroke pervy shooting. Handy for when you kind of just say hello. It's like just you meet a girl at the bus stop or something like that, because you know you don't meet a girl at the bus stop, you're stalking a girl at the bus stop and you just do that. There is a slight flaw with the silent shutter feature though. Because when you shoot a photo at anything less than wide open, the aperture has to close. And that makes a noise. We can't have 40 FPS or just mention it. We have to show you how it works with some fast action. That's why we've got basketball courts over there and then a basketball star right here. So we're going to test this, we're going to test how good this is with the quick stuff. So we've got AF tracking and 40 FPS electronic shutter. And Lambie doing star jumps, dunking it all over the place. What? That star's all over the place. Oh, and again. Amazing, we can turn this into an animation. The GX7's 40fps mode is pretty crazy. It doesn't take long before the camera has to catch its breath. What you get is some quirky stop animation like imagery.
The good thing is that you can shoot 1080p at 50fps. You can slow it down for some reasonably slow motion footage.
The inclusion of in-body IS works a treat, but a lack of external mic input is a bit of a blooper. Well, overall there isn't much to complain about. The image quality is decent from the 16 megapixel sensor, and you get clean files at ISO 3200, dirty ones at 6400. You can get sports cars with extra practicality added to it, and it might dilute the very nature of why you wanted a sports car in the first place, and then you'll end up yearning for that purer form of the sports car in the future. You buy a mirrorless camera because it looks good, it's small, fits in your bag easy and takes nice pictures. You buy a DSLR for performance and the features. In theory, the GX7 is the go-between between these two. A small, good-looking camera that has features that aim to please even adrenaline junkies. Although it shows intent, it's not the best performer. Without phase detection, focus is still quick but not class-leading. The incomplete video deal and the decision to leave the AA filter in. Not big issues, slightly disappointing, but you're still going to buy this camera for the way it looks and the fact that it takes nice enough pictures.